All right, welcome to the Dusting and Washing Surfaces instructional video. Helping us is Janae Gladney. She's been with Moxie Joe's for almost a year now. She lives with her mom and her 2 pugs in White Center. She works with us part-time and attends Green River Community College part-time. Now in all rooms, we use what I like to call the top-down method. We clean what's the highest up first and then work our way down. That way the dirt, grime, and dust lands on the floor for us to clean up last. Janae is using an extended duster. This is only used at houses with high ceilings. The client provides these for us since they won't fit in our duffel bags. Please review your checklist to see where its home is. Janae is starting in one corner of the room and is going to work her way around the entire room before moving on to her next task. Just like all other tasks, this is done for a reason. 1, it's more efficient. 2, she's not going to miss anything. She's looking for cobwebs hanging from the ceiling and in corners. She's dusting the top of art, TVs, mirrors, photos, hanging lamps, tops of window frames, hanging plants. As you get the gist, she's getting everything up that should be cleaned. We're showing you just one room, so she's going to switch to the regular feather duster now. Ordinarily, she will go to all other rooms and hallways in the house with the extended duster before moving on to the next task. Now with the regular feather duster, she's starting in the same exact spot she started in with the extended duster. This keeps the clean consistent and takes the thinking out of it. Creating that muscle memory for each house is key. As she dusts, she lifts up every item and dusts everything she sees, including plants, baseboards, and she made sure to get the back of that bamboo chair. When dusting areas that are super dusty, feel free to flick that duster in the center of the room a few times so you're continuing to work with a clean surface other than just pushing dust around. When dusting, I trust your discretion on if items that are too heavy to lift. We don't want to cause any injuries to you or damage any items such as scratching a surface because an item was too heavy. As she's circling the room, she's dusting windowsills and being careful with fragile items when lifting and replacing them. Now this circling the room for each task might seem like it would take more time than performing all tasks in each area and then moving on, but trust the process. I've learned through experience, you will need to constantly set stuff down, you will skip over items because you are trying to keep track of which task is next, and the next thing you know, you have to go hunt through the house for where you set your supplies down last. Now Janae is grabbing her all-purpose cleaner and a rag. As you can see, like everyone else in these videos, she is set up for success with that handy-dandy e-cloth in her back pocket if she needs it. With the exception of high-traffic areas or areas that are known to have consistent stains, such as like a nightstand that tends to have coffee stain on it or whatnot, it's okay to not lift every single item when washing the surfaces because you just lifted everything to dust. That said, you're going to be looking at every angle when washing the surface to make sure you are cleaning every surface in its entirety. She's making sure to get those windowsills. Sounds funny, but there tends to be a lot of bug droppings on windowsills, especially in the summertime. These are small little brown or black circles. They can be easy to miss, so make sure to keep an eye out for them. Most windows have window tracks. This is so the window can slide open and closed. They can get really gunky. Some might need to be cleaned with all-purpose cleaner and a bristle brush. This is something we look out for when double checking a house, so please make sure they are tip-top. Also, windows that slide up to open have more framing and handles than these do that will need cleaning. Here Janae is bending down to make sure to clean the baseboards in the corner there before moving on. She's even wiping down the heater vent, which is something that could easily be missed. Next, the coffee table. This is a good example of a high traffic area. The entire surface needs to be cleaned every time. As you can see, she's taking everything out of the bowl, wiping the bowl itself out, and wiping down items before replacing. She took a look at the coasters, and since they didn't have any watermarks, she simply put them back. Last but not least, she puts the all-purpose cleaner back in the bucket where it belongs when not using it. And there you have it. That was the instructional video for dusting and washing surfaces.